Just doing a quick few rumble games. Trying to get into it. See what I can do better here. Been a hot minute.
This is not a combat zone. Move
along. First time on Warlock in a while, so gonna try and run Top Tree Dawnblade just because I just like how the neutral game plays. Plus I feel like it's one of the most skillful supers just because compared to bottom tree where the swords track like crazy across the map, there's a lot of fall off top tree and you have to be more precise. Plus I just enjoy the movement, checking out other people. Might switch to Nova Warp with Astrocyte Verse for the Blink, but we'll see how we're doing. Gonna be trying out Long Shadow. So this is the role I have. So Outlaw, Snapshot, Tactical with Rex and Handling. So I think everything in here is pretty much perfect for me, except for Outlaw. You know, it could be better. Really, anything could be better. But got what we got. Gonna try an SMG. This is my Hero's Burden that I got a few seasons ago. It's pretty much a god roll, or what I would consider a god roll. So max range with great stability. Yeah, might switch between. Oh, might try out Crimson later, just because I want to finish the masterwork. Never got that done. Yeah. Alright, we're in a game, so we're gonna check people's layouts first. There'll be 5 other people in the match. So Blade Barrage, Mountaintop, Recluse. Alright, gotta try and remember his gear. SK is a Night Stalker. Last Word Sniper. Bleth. Night Stalker. Toil, NF. Fuck, everyone's a hunter. A Titan. No? Alright, so he's playing the long range game. Have to remember that. Alright, I'm just gonna switch to party chat. There we go. Hopefully my mic quality is a bit better there. Just switch to party. I'm actually gonna be trying these few games. Setup doesn't really indicate that, but I think this is actually a pretty good setup. All things considered, it's pretty much like a ghetto Last Word snipe setup. Optimal time to kill on the SMG I'm using, which is an adaptive frame, is like 0.67 seconds. So basically pre-patch Luna or NF. Last Word will hit a 0.8 consistently with a 4 tap and a 0.53 with a 3 tap, so I can
You'll find no allies on this battlefield.
Alright, we're gonna focus up.
Fight hard.
I'm gonna peek that. So we're gonna push outside. Miss. Got that. Pay attention to the radar. Don't see anyone. Someone's gonna spawn back corner probably. So yeah, there's a spawn. We're gonna push this way. Gonna run out there. Forgot about my jump there. But I was on hunter. Alright, we're gonna get pinched, so we're gonna push out.
Two for one. You're in first place.
Ugh. My aim's a bit off. Should have killed him there. I was a bit close to the wall, so he hit me with the splash damage from. So we get out that heavy there. Pick this up. trying to play the air game, but it was too patient. Picked up what I was doing. Obviously my aim isn't that great. That was just unlucky. That was a shit spawn. I should be more aware of my radar, to be honest. Could put a free engine. That's fine. So someone might spawn behind us here. Are you ready?
You've lost the lead.
One, two, three.
Only
four,
5
no
minutes
fire.
left.
Oh. That was unlucky. I didn't mean to reload there, I misclicked trying to jump. I should be using my dodge more often. To be honest, the jump still feels kind of awkward, transitioning from a hunter. Really needed that nade to connect there. I saw someone pushing behind me, so I thought the best option was to get aggressive with him since he had a good air launcher on, but unfortunately I threw it a bit too far to the left, so it wasn't in the range. Watch for the jump. No. Good snipe. I was aiming for the body there. I didn't think I would be able to react and hit the headshot, but proved me wrong. So we're just trying to actually get on the radar. Normally I like to crouch, but we're gonna pop our super. So can't tell he's got super, but I'm assuming most of them do.
3 minutes. You're in second.
We're actually gonna pop. Not very good this yet, as you can see. That was shit. I'm so bad. My aim's pretty atrocious right now. I should have really killed him there. I tried to play the air game because I knew he had the I gotta get this aim on, bro. Oh, come on. I thought he might have just enough damage so I could body him. So we're getting a pressure behind you. Nah, second I heard him jump, I figured he was probably over my sideline, but stuck out there. The engagement there anyways. I'm not gonna lie, this Greyloach kid's kind of annoying me. Someone just spawned up in the back corner, so we're just gonna hold this angle. Got it? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I on the last word there. So we're gonna slide this and get the ammo. Slide back. Oh no.
1 minute remains.
There's
You're
no
in
accurate grip on
second.
this baby. That's what we had your card for. Go big. Nade. Missed my shots, he flinched me off of it. Good for him. I
30
should have probably gone for the
seconds
melee.
left. You're in second.
Could have gone for the no scout melee. I have it. So we're just gonna get aggressive here. Starting. Got the clean up. Nice. Someone's probably gonna
10
spawn back on it,
seconds.
surely? No, okay.
You're second. Good. Just as Zavala is second to me.
Could have been worse. We had some decent shots.
You may be defeated, but you must
Um,
never surrender.
Yeah. My aim is definitely a big factor of missing here. That super was also trash, but you know, what can you do? Just starting to get back into the warlock subclass. So I just recorded that just so I can watch it later. I mean, not really so I can watch it later. I wanted to clip some of the snipes. that jump snipe on the warlock with not the warlock, sorry, the hunter with mountain top was kind of dirty. I figured since we were both close enough, I should be aiming in the general direction. You never really want to aim on someone's head or on them with that Icarus grip, just because it's not accurate enough. So, like, it looks like a lot of the time when I'm going for a jump snipe with that Icarus, I'll aim low to the left or the right, and a lot of the time it'll just give me the body. Just in my experience, because I used to go for them a lot with the Vlader, which you couldn't put you couldn't put Icarus on because it was a U1 sniper. There's a skill to jump sniping without Icarus. Even with Icarus, it's not always 100% accurate. Like, it's pretty... it gets pretty off sometimes. Yeah, SMG was doing well when I hit my shots. Like, I outgunned that heavy at one stage, which was pretty big. I could try this one, but I don't really see the purpose of lightweight frames. I know the time to kill. Sorry about that. The time to kill of lightweight frames is slightly better, but they're less forgiving with the ratio of body shot to headshot damage. Plus, obviously, all of the stats, if you look at it, like, all of the stats are just worse. Like, and that's not because my hero's burden or my adaptive frame SMG has a god roll either. That's just because intrinsically the base stats are worse, similar to how a Spare Rations has lower base stats than an Ostringer. If that makes sense, because, you know, lightweight, adaptive. Only thing is though, it's like freaking. You don't really need it with Spare Rations, to be honest. Like, this is a good roll, but I just don't like using it for one reason or another. I just don't really enjoy it. To be honest, this is actually pretty nice roll. Now that range isn't as much of a factor, I can just go straight into like handling and stability, which is what I've got here. Same with my my Waking Vigil, to be honest, because this thing, it has a good range roll. Like, I can put Sure Shot on, and I used to it only had like freaking 30 stability, so it was a bitch to tame. Like once my aim was really consistent with it, like it was getting 3 taps, it was nice. But now that I don't have to worry about the range, since I mean this is pretty much like this combo here makes up for any range loss I'm having by not having Sure Shot on. Anyways, post patch. So now I have like I can have a good handling, decent stability, you know. Oh yeah, how's this? Freaking have a look at these two babies. Look at these. So I got this apostate just randomly while I was trying to farm for a I was killing two birds with one stone. I wanted an apostate and I wanted a tranquility. So I enjoy the sound and the feel of the tranquility in the kinetic slot, which is unfortunate because I can't pair with last word if I want to snipe in PvP, which is why I'm kind of using this combo now as like a substitute because I want to use tranquility with an SMG. Like I'll probably use it with a hand cannon, you know, like my ancient gospel, or my waking vigil, but you know, for the moment this is what I'm substituting with, just because I want to use an SMG for fun as well. But this apostate I got, you know, I mean it'd be nice if it had more handling, like a you know handling masterwork and fluted, but the range increase is definitely nice. This is because intrinsically, like normally if you look at other roles of rapid fire, like this one for example, my Twilight Oath, this is my god roll. To be honest, this is perfect. I wouldn't change the perk. Um, if you look at the range, it's piss poor. It's like 35 or something like that. 30, 35. Um, it doesn't mean it's that it's not gonna one-shot headshot, but it just means the aim assist over range just drops down straight away. So with this roll, especially with box breathing as well, like Hammer Forged range masterwork, this thing so sticky. It feels crispy as. It's very nice actually. I quite enjoy using it. And if you're wondering what the shader is that I'm using, it's First Frost. I like it because fucking stars and shit. Gives it a really nice sheen too. Most of them look pretty shit on that sniper to be honest. Um, this is my beloved as well. If anyone wants to have a look, it's pretty good. I'd rather have to be honest, you know what, I'm gonna use small bore. I didn't even think about it. I just any range increase on beloved, particularly with this roll, because handling obviously doesn't matter. It's just nice. Like even if I wanted to, I could just run with stability and just put on steady rounds instead. But nah, I'll go for max aim assist. Like I'm gonna be cheese if I'm gonna use it. I mean I don't know if you can tell, but I like First Frost. All right, we're gonna look at who's got what. I'm gonna actually trying to really focus on who's using what loadouts and trying to remember who they are just for comp practice. So Koji T, Blade Barrage, Ace of Spades with Masterwork, um, Recluse. Okay, so whenever Koji gets a kill, he's got Recluse procced. Same with Dosey. No shade against these guys, they can use whatever they want, you know. Anything to win, I guess, you know. Sin HH, Arc Strider, Top Tree, V-Wing, Mitre. So I know I can, if I hear him firing, I can probably just slow challenge with the sniper, and I'll probably be able to pick him off. If not, then he's gonna be holding that lane like a son of a gun, so I'm just gonna have to play slow. Emerald, full sweat with Striker. I mean, at least he's not using OEM, but so it looks like he just got his NF. That's pretty good dust rock. It's probably full choke, surely. Yeah. Oh wow, perfect. Besides, like, I would rather have a snapshot now. Nowadays, just after using one. So Pooh, Piglet, Leo. Oh, nice, good name. Yeah. If I hear, I think this is the only warlock in the entire lobby. But if I hear him gliding, I'm definitely gonna have to. If I hear a warlock jump, I'm gonna have to really try and bait out that mountaintop. Either try and hard peek the corner, just hold it and try and get a snipe off, get a body probably, as a safe bet, and then switch to the SMG jump out wide in the air
enemy
and
is
finish him.
everywhere.
So we're gonna crouch off the radar. So one's on B. That's the warlock. So we're gonna pull back a little bit. I think it might be. He's not AFK. Surely. Oh, word. He shade stepped through my nade. That was actually good play on his part. I thought I would have killed him. He looked like a little bit of a bot, so I just kind of. We're gonna crouch off the radar. We missed. We don't have any range, so we're just gonna stay here for a second. Right. I knew he didn't have any anything close range to kill me, so I decided to challenge there. What I'm gonna do is if he pushes, I'm gonna jump out wide. One's behind me, so I'm gonna. So I tried baiting him out. I'm not very good with this dodge yet. I could have probably shoulder peeked and baited it a lot more successfully, but I wanted to try it just to see what I could do. So I'm on. That was perfect. That was unfortunate. I really thought I killed him there, but I just missed my shots. My aim killed me there, so we're gonna slide out. No one there. One spawning, one coming B. So I'm gonna slide. Must have had a recluse up. Oh no, he wouldn't have. He just nearly mounted me as well. One's gonna spawn back here. Bait. Perfect.
This is amazing.
Unfortunate. As I scoped down sides, he was already moving past it. Took too long there. I could have probably quick switched the sniper and bodied him, but
5 minutes
do?
remaining.
It's too late. So he knows I'm here. I'm just gonna hard to go fit. Slide up to heavy. Go for it. That was just a rough estimate of how many headshots I needed to finish him with the melee. I figured if I went aggressive. So he's never gone, we're gonna just walk around here. Got him. So I'm gonna try and bait it with his heavy. I'm gonna crouch here. Then once I see him pushing up a little bit, I'm gonna super and just throw a sword.
2 for
Perfect.
1.
I'm on purposefully. Haha, that was nice. Sliding up. Good shots. I just missed all of my. I should have hit him with that body there. I was prepared for it, but I just missed it. Unfortunate. So we're gonna wait here because I feel like he's gonna peek this. I'm ready.
3 minutes. You're in
Ready?
second. 2 for 1.
Stole those both. That's you know, clean up city's what we do. Finally, God, had to line up early. I stopped an ADSing right as he came around, so.
Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock.
That was kind of laggy, but it's alright. We're 19 all. He's one more kill, Emerald.
You've made second place. Your lethality
That's
is
how you, by the way,
nearly
that's how I jump
unmatched.
snipe. So I aim slightly off to one direction, left or right, like bottom most of the time. And it lands like most of the time, so. So I had some
Back stronger.
nice plays, I'm going to record it again. That super was pretty good. I can't believe I didn't one-shot that Titan though. Hit him for 100, which is a bit unfortunate. Time is it? So I'll probably play one more, jump off, and then come back on a bit later. Try and help a mate out to use NF. Yeah, that wasn't a terrible super. I mean, the movement's definitely getting better. Need to get better with this long shadow though. It used to be my jam. I don't know why, but the zoom really gels with me. For some reason, I don't know why, but generally speaking, I'm better with higher zooms. So I think it's just because I use sorry, just blanked for a second. I forced myself to use Tatara Gaze since I had a gold roll at the time because snipers couldn't one-shot supers, any of them. So you needed box breathing. I wanted box breathing quick draw with extended mag with tactical and handling masterwork, which is what I got. So I just mained it until I got good with it. Pretty much. To be honest, I could probably do well to use a fitting aspects over transversive steps, but I gotta really be smart about what I play here. I mean, I like transversive steps. They improve the movement speed, which is really nice. Just because Warlocks are generally probably the slowest. But I mean, you know, a good Warlock skater will go pretty quick. So I think I'm pretty good at it. But oh yeah, I didn't talk about my stats. So this is all year one gear, or not year one, but like pre-patch gear. So it actually comes out really well in like for what I like. So I like having a decent recovery. I'd like to have higher, but obviously just right now with this year, you know, pre-patch armor, this is pretty good I think. 65 intellect's not, you know, tier 6 is pretty good. I don't even if I had tier 4, it wouldn't bother me that much. I want more discipline just because the nades are particularly good for this subclass. I just need to get better at throwing them after using spike grenades for like what 2 months straight. 8 mobility. I like having higher mobility. As my mate, imagine that. Freaking, he's a top tier player. Honestly, yeah, me and him both have the same opinions about having high mobility. It's better. I don't really like having that much resilience. Even like one stat's fine. Honestly, one stat's probably my range. One or two, and I'm happy. All right. I don't even want to look at my stats on the stream. So yeah, 2.05. That's pretty shit. Could be a lot better. Alright, we got a full lobby now. I have to keep remembering to dodge all the time. I'm gonna try and ingrain it in me, like, you know, kind of like shade step. Obviously, like when you first transition to a hunter, you forget about it all the time, which is what I did for a while. But then it just came, it was natural. But the function of dodge is actually quite different or Icarus dodge is quite different to Shade's that power works. So it's not PC, so I can't just whip around and mess with the maneuverability, like just do a 90-degree turn or some shit, juke people out. So he's a Nova Warp, Contraverse hold, Pi 5. I'm gonna call him Pi. Pi is a Void Walker with Nova Warp, Last Word, Beloved, and Handheld. Alright. Nut, Bottom Tree, Gunslinger, Ace of Spades Recluse, Worm, Storm, Loud Lullaby, Fighting Line.